Good evening, everybody. It would not be a happy new year if we didn't have some technical glitches. So thank you all if you have stayed. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate you being here. Welcome to 2023 and our evening meditation on Wednesday nights at 7:30 p.m. This is the time, and if you are just joining us tonight, what a great way to begin the practice of just taking a few moments, or as I'd rather say, making a few moments in your day, in your week, to go a little deeper within yourself, to share a little more with yourself, from yourself, about what it is that is in your heart, what your heart's desire is, what you are setting your intentions to do, and who you are setting your intentions to be. And of course, we do this by drawing an oracle card each week. We've been using the Osho Zen Tarot deck, which is quite beautiful, and it's just one that I really, really love. And we draw the card together. We then allow whatever the guidance of that card is to serve us as we go into our meditation. So it's pretty easy. We ask that you set an intention just by going within yourself and perhaps writing it down on a little slip of paper, which I always have with me here. And again, I write my intention down, and then I write down on the slip of paper the words everyone's intentions, and I use that slip of paper in the end, and we send it off into the flames. We burn it and send it away so that it can go out there and come back to us throughout the week or throughout the coming months or even the coming year. So all of these meditations, all of these opportunities to go into ourselves allow us to kind of piece together, to sew together this beautiful tapestry of our lives. They're all connected. I'll bet if you went back and watched all of the ones that you did in 2022, if you've been with us, and string them together and look at see where you have come from in that time. At the end of the year, I'm sure you're going to find a lot of consistent thematic patterns, which is what this is all about. So thank you so much for joining us again, and let's just get to it. We'll say hello to those who have joined us. And again, if you've hung on there and stayed with us, hopefully you did through Facebook and through YouTube. We signed on quite a bit later than we usually do with some technical difficulties, but glad that you're all here. And that includes those of you who are joining the recording. I always say that wherever you join from and whenever you join from, it is the right time. It is the opportunity that you have to go into the stillness. The recorded meditations are still part of you, and you become part of a community that is participating at this time. So the energy that you add when you view and participate in the meditation goes to the whole meditation, whether it is recorded or not. So again, it's beautiful that you're here. You're establishing a practice at the beginning of the year, and what great way to kick it off. You can check in with everybody at the end, but let's just start. First of all, we're going to start by setting our intention. So I mentioned this in a couple seconds ago. So just take a moment to reflect. And we're going to mix this up in the next coming weeks as well. So we're starting with something familiar if you've joined with us before. And then I think I've got another exciting new way that we can guide our meditations with another set of cards that I also love. So we're going to try to combine a few things this year. Now that we've put in some time, that we've done this together using a couple of different decks, let's see if we can expand and maybe get some of our participants to supply some ideas and engage. So think about your intention. I know I'll think about mine now, just for a moment, and then I will revisit you. We will go into meditation. Turn up the music a little bit while I reflect. All right. So now I've written mine down, and I've written yours down. That is everyone's intentions right here. That will go sailing into the full flame forward. So let's now draw the card. So when we draw the card, I draw the top card. This top card is one that you can all see me draw, that we all can agree is our card. So I'm not reaching into the card deck and choosing one with my own intuition, but I'm going to draw the top card because we'll all agree that we'll add our collective energy as I shuffle, and then the card that is on the top after I've shuffled is a result and is from that collective energy that we have added as a shuffle. So we can actually start that. Down. Started the year off. For success for the year. Self-love. Started to do and take things as things I want to accomplish, things I really wanted to have done, to have completed or to have begun my year with doing. I started doing toward the end of the year, and I'm using them as small projects so that I don't become overwhelmed. All that I said I wanted to do, all that I said I was going to do, instead of small bites, so actually progress in a way that brings to fruition. Here we go with the top card. The top card is so this is a card. Now, as I've said, we often draw cards more than once when we are meditating, and this card was done before, and if I'm not mistaken, it's one of the first cards that we had when we switched over to it's a beautiful card. We're going to look at it more closely. So you can see it. So let's look at it together. See here. But as you can see, that card is a butterfly. It's a beautiful feminine energy. So says about illusion. Beyond illusion. The butterfly in this card represents the outer, that which is constantly moving and that which is not real, but an illusion. Behind the butterfly is the face of consciousness, looking inward to that which is eternal. The space between the two eyes is opened, revealing the lotus of spiritual unfoldment and the rising sun of awareness. Through the rising of the inner sun, meditation is born. What a beautiful message for tonight. Meditation is born. The card reminds us not to look outside for what is real, but to look within. What a great intention for the coming year. When we focus on externals, we too often get caught up in judgments. This is good, this is bad, I want this, don't want that. These judgments keep us trapped in our illusions, our sleepiness, our old habits and patterns. Drop your opinionated mind and more inside. And move inside, There you can relax into your own deepest truth, where the difference between dreams and reality is already known. So, meditation is born on this evening, January 4th, 2022. This is the only distinction between the dream and the real. Reality allows you to doubt, and the dream does not allow you to doubt. To me, the capacity to doubt is one of the greatest blessings to humanity. The religions have been enemies because they have been cutting the very roots of doubt. And there is a reason why they have been doing that. Because they want people to believe in certain illusions that they have been preaching. Why have the people like Gautama Buddha been so insistent that the whole existence, except your witnessing self, except your awareness, is just ephemeral, made of the same stuff as dreams are made of? They are not saying that these trees are not there. They are not saying that these pillars are not there. Don't misunderstand because of the word illusion. It has been translated as illusion, but illusion is not the right word. Illusion does not exist. Reality exists. Maya is just in between. It almost exists. That's Maya, the Buddhist concept of Maya. As far as day by day activities go, it can be taken as reality. Only in the ultimate sense, from the peak of your illumination, it becomes unreal or illusory. So, going beyond illusion to that which is real. And so when we look at this card, it's really our signal to know that beyond the illusion is the reality. That we are the creations of that reality. And the only illusion is that we are not. The illusion is that there are other forces in play about how we take in, how we manage, how we take charge of our reality. But the truth is, beyond that illusion, the reality is one that we ourselves create, which I think is a beautiful and empowering idea, especially one as we begin this year. So this is our year, everyone. This is our year to look beyond the illusion, to look at the power that we actually have to create and to manifest our reality. Yes, external forces take place. Yes, there are trees and there are pillars and all of those things this reading told us, but it is our response to those things, those activities, those things around us that makes the reality that we are living. So I think it's a great signal for 2023. I'm so glad that you've been here to witness this auspicious beginning of a beautiful butterfly opening and becoming beyond the cocoon of illusion that we all find ourselves in from time to time. It's a great idea to meditate on, right? So let's go into the stillness. And now, as we go in, think about this card as the answer to the intention that you had set, as the guidance. So we're not going to question whether the card actually does answer or guide us. Instead, we're going to figure out individually how this collective card is guiding our questions and answering what we need to know. So you don't have a choice. The card is the answer. You can't say, oh, that doesn't sound right, or that doesn't seem to answer what I asked, or respond to my intention. It does. And so our meditation, our stillness, is that time to discover just how, or at least to pose the question with openness so that the universe can answer that how in the days and months and weeks ahead. So I like us all to get still, and that means get comfortable in a way that allows you to feel energized as well as to relax. Now, feeling our breath enter into our bodies is the first way that we start to go into our stillness. So before we close our eyes, even let us just pay attention to how it feels as the breath enters our body. Inhaling, holding, exhaling. How did that feel? Did it feel cold or warm as it entered through your nostrils, as you held it in and as you exhaled it? Let's do that again. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Good. Now on this last breath, let's take it, let's pay attention. As we hold it and exhale, we can close our eyes, let them flutter shut. And as we do, imagine your eyes just kind of raising up a bit toward your third eye, toward your forehead, toward your chakra. And just focus on your breath now as it returns to a natural but comfortable state, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. So I invite you now to just listen to the tones and to first think about the words that we've seen on the card as the tones play. Those words are beyond illusion. Now I've left the card up for you. If you would like to take a look at it throughout your meditation, if you'd rather try to absorb the card as you close your eyes again, just think about how you feel as you think about the words beyond illusion. As you look at the images on the card, the lotus, the face of consciousness, the butterfly, and of course the words beyond illusion. The more we think of the image on the card, or the words, the more we begin to feel ourselves dissolve into that card. Our physical bodies have entered into the card as our presence only. We are the card now. We have entered into it and have become it. We have aligned with our world beyond the illusion. Which is in fact the only thing that is real. This is who we truly are in our essence. The emergent butterfly with beautiful golden wings. We are the beautiful opening lotus blossom. Alive and open. We are the beautiful consciousness. The face with downturned eyes, representing our very essence. Pure and beautiful. That which is the only real part of us is this essence. It is who we are. And as this essence, a beautiful thing begins to happen. as this essence, we recognize ourselves. I recognize myself as that voice that I have been seeking deep within, that voice that I long to hear, or often that voice that through experiences like our meditation, I access on occasion with intention. But tonight, as I experience this beautiful essence, so beautifully expressed as the image on this card, I am struck by my own amazing inner beauty. I'm struck by the wisdom that I am feeling coursing through my essence. I'm struck by my own luminosity. And as this essence, I feel myself nestled deep in the soul of my physical counterpart on the earth plane. I can sense my soulness. As my soulness, I recognize that I not only have the answer, not only have within me the guidance that I have sought as my earth plane self, but I am the answer. I am that guidance. As my true self, as my true essence. I am the only answer, the only guidance that I need as my earth self. I know what is best. I know that I am the only one that can create the reality on the earth plane as my material self. I feel that power. I feel that absolute magic. I feel that I am that magic. And that this experience this evening is like my charging or my recharging for my earth plane self. inspiration and the creativity to express myself as my fullest material self, as I have asked of myself to do. Just for a moment, just for these last few moments of our time in the stillness, I not only can feel myself as my essence, but I can feel myself as the paradox of being both my physical self and my essence self. I am the divinity that I seek, and for this brief moment, I feel it and I understand it, and I am both a binary unit as well as a single divine being. And this meditation is this blissful and beautiful experience of this binary unity. And I just allow myself, I allow my material, physical self to have a few moments of wordless communication with my deep self. To secure and solidify the questions or intentions and the guidance that I have sought as my own truth and my own reality. Just a few moments of this complete understanding and awareness. It's an effortless communication. It's a perfect understanding. There are no questions. There are only beautiful pieces of understanding that unite to form one beautiful essence. And I feel refreshed and invigorated and aligned and attuned completely. My essence. I feel the relief of the connection. I feel the relief of that unification that my material self has sought. I'm so glad that I can be of service to my material self as my deep self. And as my material self begins to reach for the physical plane once again. I can feel the illusion of separation because I know that I'm living beyond illusion. That I allow myself to reach back, reach back, reach back, reach back toward my physical body. My physical world begins to surround me once again as I feel it dissolve back in. I feel the place underneath my back or my seat, wherever I am sitting or lying. I feel my body begin to regenerate or reappear. And as I do, I realize that in fact, my breath is right there, keeping me anchored to this plane, allowing me the tether to go deep and to return. So I catch my breathing right there as I did before I went into this space, inhaling and exhaling. There's that breath, inhaling and exhaling. One more deep breath, inhale. And exhale as we open our eyes and return to our space. There we are. We went into that meditation, as I hope we do every week in 2023, going beyond that illusion. That is what this is about. Going beyond illusion, discovering that this is all an illusion and that our lives really are as our essence, that our essence has the answers, our essence has our guidance. So, with that in mind, I think it is time to take a deep breath and to send those intentions and that guidance, which we now have heard and seen and experienced, out into the universe, into the flames. We can do that together. Let's do that right here. Send mine first. Just inviting you to see this week. The way I positioned my camera. It goes, it goes. Out it goes into the universe. It's such a beautiful thing when it does, don't you? And this, everyone's intentions, this is what we all were experiencing tonight together in that space, right here in this slip of paper. Now it gets to go back out into the physical world as flames, ashes to ashes, and the dust to dust, turning as ideas. It's a big idea. That's it. So we've made it our first meditation of 2023. I'm so excited that it's here, that it's logged in, and that we are going to continue to move on and discover even more in the coming weeks. So I see on Zoom, I've got my friend Kathleen. Hello. Thank you for being here, Kathleen. Thank you for holding out during the technical difficulty and the delay, some of which had to do with my dogs barking incessantly. So I appreciate that. Let's see if we can catch folks on YouTube or on Facebook. Start with YouTube first. And if you're there, please hit like and subscribe. Now, I have been totally remiss in reminding folks to do this tonight. So I'm hoping that you have all done this. That you've all hit like, all done this. There we go. If you haven't, please do. Please hit like and subscribe right here on YouTube if you joined, or if you are joining even later as you're watching the recording. So important for us to continue to grow and to become even more of a community that can share and experience together. So please hit like and subscribe. And again, let's check Facebook if you are on Facebook. Sometimes the way Facebook sets this up, I have a hard time catching people. So for a moment. And if you're there, please hit like. There we go. That sounds Oh, there's Elizabeth McCain. Hello. Thank you for joining us, Elizabeth. Elizabeth McCain. Yes, lunch. Don't think I can do it tomorrow. Monday's looking good. So I'm going to hit you back in a DM about that. So thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you again in the coming weeks. Now, again, this is a drop-in experience, so don't worry if you've not attended before, but if you have, know that you could drop in at any time. It is your practice. It is your regularity. It's however you choose to experience this. I'm just grateful that you're here. I'm just grateful that this is the opportunity that we have to create something bigger than ourselves as we go more deeply into ourselves. So, looking forward to the coming weeks. I will see you back here, same time, same place next week, and have some time that you can make to be still throughout this week and remember what we experienced. Good night. I love you. Happy 2023.